Like permission to treat the witnesses hostile, Your Honor?
Granted.
All right, Frank. You don't want to tell us? I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you exactly what kind of man you are. You're the kind of man this city needs. Because, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we all know this city needs help. Needs it now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when the day comes when the corruption that Wilson Fisk left in his wake is flushed out for good and the police force is finally back on its feet. We need it now.
Thank you for finding the time.
Well, I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Chat, everyone. Amazing news for those who are following Daredevil Born Again. We are into the first and second episode number 3. It's coming out this week. Great news. It seems that the show is doing pretty good. I'm enjoying so far this show. I think it's great. It seems that Marvel is hitting a new step. And even though they have toned down a little bit on the action, it's looking really good. It's looking really good. I'm enjoying it so far. One of the things that I really, really like, and I have some news regarding, like I said earlier, for the supporting heroes like the Punisher, Jessica Jones. First of all, I don't feel that you need to watch all the first 3 seasons of the Punisher on Netflix. Because again, it jumps within the same relationship. Now, would have been better if they did a little recap on how he got his powers and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. But I think it works for what is going on right now. The writing style compared to the original Netflix series hasn't lost a beat, because they basically brought some of the same writers that they had before and some of the producers from the Netflix series. Once it seems that Kevin Feige saw the original product and decided just to cancel it out and start brand new. So there's a lot of talk about it's losing its steps. I think this is a good way. This is a good start for Marvel to start doing the TV shows. Rotten Tomato, I don't care for them, but it's giving them an 82% fresh. Okay. And again, the writing, it's not missing a beat. The dynamic between Daredevil and Kingpin is intense. Every time they're on screen, you can feel the electricity between the two. There's nobody else that is going to be able to play these characters, in my eyes. And in the future of the series, I'm hoping that Kingpin stays the same and they don't make any changes. Okay, so that to me is one of the little things that I would say, yeah, they could have changed a little bit, and it is the fact that they should have reintroduced how Matt got his powers for the new viewers. But it doesn't miss the beat. The body counts for Daredevil continues to pile, even though he goes into small hiatus and retires for a little bit. And not to give you too many spoilers, but if you have seen episode 1 and episode 2, they have a lot of excellent use of the guerrilla news, YouTube's kind of social media, TikTok way of sharing the news and interviewing people, showing the effect of these vigilantes within our society. And in this version, everything exists, right? The blip happens that everybody in New York knows about, the magic, Spider-Man, the Punisher. So this is the Marvel universe. This is the true MCU, where they understand that these superhero people exist. Okay, so the fixed line in Kingpin's fixed line is straight out of the comics. He wants to get out of prison. He runs from Asia, and he does his thing. They introduce a couple of villains, which are Muse and Bullseye is back, and again, he's being played by the same actor as in the original Daredevil from the Netflix series. So one of the new things that I really, really liked is the fact that they're introducing White Tiger, right? So White Tiger, for those who don't know, it is a superhero from Latin descendant, right? So that's kind of cool that they're also introducing him, and we've seen how the other heroes like Ms. Marvel, right, from the Indian Muslim heritage, they're taking front stage in the series. So I'm glad that they're including the Latino community. So that's amazing. Now, sadly, the actor who plays White Tiger passed away, Mr. Comer de los Reyes, but may he rest in peace. And but again, for right now, for what I can see, he's doing amazing. In the first couple of episodes, would have hoped that he would continue. I'm hoping that they can also recast and they stay to the same type of representation, which is very important. Kingpin again does mentions the fact that Spider-Man is running around, and and again, the main news about this, aside from the fact that I feel that Daredevil, it's back, it's awesome, it's Punisher. And this is what John Bertha, right? It's going to reprise his role as the Punisher in this series, but it seems that he's getting his own special edition. I don't think it's going to be a series. I'm hoping that it's a series, but it seems that he's going to get like a special presentation. So this is what he had to say about that.
I care very deeply about Frank. I'm really grateful that I'm getting the opportunity to tell the story that I think the fans deserve. Look, we're giving it our all, and I think we're trying to tell a Frank Castle story that we're going to turn our back on the audience. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be light, and I think it's the version that this character deserves. And I'm just beyond honored and grateful that we get the opportunity. Look, it's going to be dark. It's going to be, Frank has no interest in sort of breaking out of the darkness. There's not going to be, it's not going to be easy. So I don't know if that's the Netflix tone, then that's what it's going to be. I think that, I can't say too much about it, but yeah, it will not be, it will not be Punisher light. I promise you that. Yeah.
So they are planning on bringing back all of those anti-heroes, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and the Punisher. And again, I do feel that this is the right way to go and put them down on the team once again, either for Hero for Hires and or the Defenders. Once again, a full-blown series. I know that most of these actors are extremely busy nowadays, but I am very looking forward to seeing them in action within the MC universe. Okay, so once again, there's a lot of unresolved issues when it comes down to the absence of, let's say, Kingpin and Vanessa in the aftermath of Echo, right? Because they do address that in the first 2 episodes. And you know, the marriages, it's on the fence, it's on the rocks, and again, it's taking a big person like Fisk to try to do good, but it's like in The Godfather 3, you know, they bring him back. You know, they bring him back. You cannot test Kingpin on his good side. So yeah, but you know, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would absolutely love if you hit that like and subscribe. Hope you're enjoying the conversation. I'm looking forward to more Daredevil, more Kingpin, and absolutely looking for that Frank Castle and Jen Berthel interpretation on a special edition of The Punisher. So once again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, welcome to the chat, and you're more than welcome to follow me on Blue Sky at D2Chat in Blue Skies.